Welcome back everybody, and there is a new event going on at the moment if you didn't know, or if you didn't read the notices. The new event, Red Gundam 0085 from Fierce Enemy Assault is now available. You can get Shuji, I didn't read that all. This event confronts strong enemies from various titles across the Gundam franchise. The goal is to defeat these enemies while acquiring units, limit breaking and enhancing weapons. The enemies appearing in this event may also be encountered in future events, so reruns I guess. That is the Red Gundam SSR. You can acquire the SSR unit Red Gundam 0085 by clearing the Red Gundam stage. I'm not saying that again. Obtain unit specific limit break materials as mission rewards and aim to limit break. So free duped unit. That's pretty cool. Also, you can occasionally acquire the SSR unit Red Gundam as a completion reward for high difficulty stages. Series G Quads, type support, weapons hammer, head Vulcan, gun bit. Alright, it's a support unit, that's cool. By clearing the Red Gundam 0085 stage on normal, you can acquire SSR character Shuji Ito. In the Fierce Enemy Assault event, different fierce enemies show up each time it's held. Beat them and you can earn them as units. The Red Gundam 85 is a special powerful enemy featured in G-Quack's release celebration. You can earn the character as a first clear reward. It's cool how they give a pilot too. I thought it would only be like the unit. Series G-Quack's type support, support attack, counter support level 3, increased awaken level 3, and tag in series condition support attack, counter support level 1. I believe that means he gets 2 support counters, which for an SSR he's basically following Machu's whole thing where they are basically mini URs, I believe. If that is true, I need to look at his actual kit. By playing event exclusive stage, you can acquire unit specific weapon upgrade materials for units featured in the event. Try upgrading your weapons once to obtain weapon upgrade materials so you get the stuff for free. That's nice. You don't have to waste like your mats that you have already. You can obtain rare weapon upgrade materials from high difficulty stages. You can obtain Red Gundam limit break material by completing missions. Caution, unlock that player rank 5. I believe most people are that already. The availability period and content may be subject to change. Missions have an expiration date, obviously. Please collect the completion of mission rewards before the expiration date. By completing stage, you'll be able to skip the corresponding stages. You can skip the Fierce Enemy Assault stage up to 3 times per day. Number of times you can skip day resets at 1 JST, if you can convert that, I guess. Even if the number of times you can skip stage is 0, you can still attempt the stage, and that's about it. So far they are supports. He gains an extra counter support just for existing, because G-Quack's units look pretty busted for SSRs. That's also really good for a support. I just made a video about supports. If you know about counter support chances, you would know that having 2 is always good. So let's just look at the event real quick. Let's look at the rewards and whatnot. This is probably what I already read, yeah. There it is. Select stage, how to play, and then missions. Let's check the missions. These are pretty low mats, all things considered. Not that much for what you're doing. Clear stage on expert difficulty at higher 10 times, only 30 gold. That's not that much, but I guess it is nice to have, all things considered. Something to use your AP on if you already finished story or you're taking a break from it. These are the dupes, 15 times, so you can skip every day, but if you really wanted to like speed run it, you could do it manually. We'll see if I do it just for the the content and all that. Recommended CP 50,000. That's pretty high for the normal mission. Maybe I'll just do the first one right here. Here's hard, and then here's expert. 150,000. That's not too bad if you already built up your team. Hopefully there's no restrictions. I believe not. There shouldn't be. But yeah, there's the events and the missions you can do. What are these then? Does that just mean there's only one enemy and these are empty, and like in future events, like if there's more than one enemy, they'll be like right here? Not too sure. This is our first event. The beta had an event, but I don't remember those things being there. Let's just do the normal version real quick just to show you guys what you're in for. Let's just make whatever team, you know. Oh, I hate the auto in this game. It's so stupid. Whatever, we'll run it. Doesn't really matter, the normal version. Whatever. Let's just run whatever. Why does it need a download? Weird. Whatever. Okie dokie, let's test this out. Let's just get the unit so I can read the kit and all that. That will probably be a separate video that's just to show, you know, what you're in for. Oh, that's cool. And that's the G-Clock Saku. Yeah. So I guess we're getting that later down the line. That's cool. And then Red Gundam, Shuji. Not a lot of help. This seems particularly easy. Let's just auto it. Yeah. Pretty fast. But yeah, if I read that correctly, Shuji has 2 counter supports, which is really solid for a SSR. I guess this animation never played. Let's just watch it, I guess. Kinda wanna see the G-Clock Zaku's animation, but you know, we're going to kill them before they even have a chance to. Here we go. That's pretty cool. He has a map attack. You know, I just mostly unlock the units. I don't like use every single one of them. That's what the showcases are for. Pretty cool funnel attack. Alright. I did just barely wake up, so like, you know, still a little bit waking up, I guess. Not the best commentary. Come on, let's hurry this up. My units that aren't in their correct seats. Oh, there's more? That's a little bit annoying. Just comes out of nowhere. This is probably going to take a little bit longer now because it did that. I don't know why I did that. There was no warning about it or anything. So watch out for that in expert mode, I guess. You think you're winning, you're clearing them out, and then boom, out of nowhere, 6 more come out. I'll have to see that when I'm making the video. Alright, let's see their enemy. Whoop, never mind. Whoops. Almost one-shotted. Maybe I should turn off the auto just to see the G-Clock's animation. The Zaku G-Clock. No? Let me see the animation. That's weird. Do they not have one? Maybe they don't have one yet. It's not playing for me. I don't know. I guess it just doesn't want to play. Maybe they're saving it for when the suit comes out. Sorry for the lag. I don't know why it's been lagging recently. I think it's just the emulator at this point. But the premise is still there, you know? You know what's going on. Alright, we should be finishing it right here. There we go. What do we get from finishing it one time? We get the unit, right? Finishing it one time. That's a lot of score. Yes, you do. You get the unit for beating it one time. You get the pilot and the unit. That's good to know. Let's just read their kit real fast. Yes, he does get 2 counters. I recommend you level him up because he gets 2 counters. He's basically a mini UR. I cannot, you know, say this SSR is bad when they have 2 counters. From what I've seen, the G-Clock series really likes to do that, where they just say, let's just make the SSRs into mini URs, because why not? So yeah, it does seem pretty solid. Let me just go through this guy's kit real quick. 5 range, that's already stupidly good. I like that. 3900 power is on the high side, but it's a free to play. Head Vulcan gun, solid. Hammer is pretty solid. Quick defense down 20 on the enemy, very solid for a free to play. Quick damage take from physical weapon, decent. It's alright. and head walking can't have. He's really solid for a free to play. Like it's very solid. Like these are almost like UR kind of levels. The abilities isn't too crazy, unfortunately. Yeah, that's not really that good at all. Increased max energy is fine. Increased mobility is kind of a waste. Not the best abilities. Really good weapons. Decent stats. The pilot is really good as well. He's also on 4 terrain too, so keep that in mind. Also really good for free to play. The free to plays are more better than the actual Gacha SSR units, ironically, from what I've seen. But yeah, that's about it, guys. A full video for the Red Gundam coming out soon, max level and all that. He does seem really solid. He's basically the support version of Machu. So keep that in mind when you're leveling him up. Remember, you can get his mats for free and all that. So keep that in mind. But yeah, that's about it, guys. Take care.